Welcome. This video will be an introduction to this video series that is created to walk you through an interactive workbook for consumers with visual disabilities. It is titled Technology, Everyday Tools, and Community Connection. This workbook was developed by myself. My name is Angelina. I am an occupational therapy student at the University of Illinois at Chicago, and it was created with support from the Occupational Therapy Department as well as the Assistive Technology Unit at UIC. Whether you're just getting started or you're looking for specific resources, this workbook and these videos are here to support you at whatever stage you're at. This first video covers the introduction, so you know exactly what this workbook is, how it works, and how to get the most out of it. For more details on how to access a copy of this workbook, you can refer to the description right below this video for more information. Now, before we dive in, there is a quick note here that this workbook is not a medical guide and it does not explain or diagnose eye conditions. If you do have questions about your specific diagnosis or vision health, please speak with your doctor or eye care provider. What this workbook is designed to do is share practical tools and real resources to help support your daily life and independence while living with vision loss. You can use it in any order that works best for you. Feel free to go from start to finish, or you can skip directly to the section you or video you most need. So, going into a little bit more about this workbook and what we define as visual disability throughout this workbook. So, a visual disability, also called vision loss, means that your eyesight makes it harder to see clearly, even with glasses, contacts, medication, or surgery. This can make everyday tasks harder, like things like reading, recognizing faces, moving around safely, or using technology. Here are some important things to understand going forward in this workbook is that vision changes are different from person to person. That's why this workbook includes options for different vision levels. So it's meant to kind of focus and pick the resources, tips, or strategies that you feel fit your needs the best. A couple of different definitions of uh, understanding different types of vision loss here. Low vision, if you have low vision, you may still see some things, but details like small print, faces, steps, or labels can be harder to make out without tools or supports. And then legal blindness is a legal term, not a description of what someone can or cannot see. Many people who are legally blind can still see some light, shapes, or objects. This term is often used to qualify for certain services and supports. And if you would like to learn more about your eye health, specific eye conditions, treatments, or vision health in general, here are some trusted websites you can explore. There's the American Academy of Ophthalmology, the American Foundation for the Blind, the American Optometric Association, and the National Eye Institute. These links are also listed in the workbook for easy reference as well. So going on to a little bit more on vision changes can touching many different areas of life. For example, you might notice challenges with daily tasks at home, things like cooking, cleaning, or organizing. Could also challenges with getting around safely, navigating your home, your neighborhood, and using transportation. Also using technology like phones, computers, tablets and apps. Also, shopping and managing money, like reading price tags, labels, or receipts. Social life and communication, so staying connected with family or friends, and as well as energy and fatigue, because working harder and experiencing these challenges can take more effort and leave you feeling very tired. These are all real, valid challenges, and this workbook was created to address many of them directly. Now, before we move forward, I'd like to invite you to take a moment here to reflect. You can write your answers down in this workbook, or simply think through them, or talk through them if you're near someone. The prompt in this workbook asks, "What tasks have become harder for me because of my vision?" Take a few minutes with that. There's no right or wrong answer. You can pause this video, and whenever you're ready, you can continue. So moving on to the purpose of this workbook. This workbook is split into 6 parts. The 3 main goals of this workbook are, first, to give you helpful information, recommendations, and tips that are grounded in research. Second, to provide short activities so you can practice what you learn and build real confidence. And third, to connect you with trusted places to explore if you need more help. You can start at the beginning or jump directly to the part or video most relevant to you right now. Here is a quick overview of all 6 parts. Part 1 is titled Low Tech Supports for Everyday Living. This is about making your home safe, accessible, and easier to navigate. Part 2 is titled High Tech Tools to Support Vision Loss. This is an overview of more advanced technology options for vision support. Part 3 is Confidence with Using Personal Devices. This goes into accessibility settings, helpful apps, and ways to get support with your phone or device. Part 4 is Getting the Tools You Need. This includes options for finding the assistive tools and support that are right for you and your needs. Part 5 is Support, Resources, and Advocacy. This is about learning about organizations that provide support for people experiencing vision loss. And then part 6 is Building Community and Social Belonging. This includes finding groups, joining groups safely, and staying socially connected. Now we move on to creating an action plan. One of the most powerful tools in this workbook is something called an action plan. An action plan is simply a structured goal. It helps you make a goal that is realistic and achievable. Allows you to keep the goal in mind as you work through the workbook. And it allows you to reach your goal one step at a time. Let me give you an example from the workbook of a goal. Jill is a class member with Jill is someone with low vision who enjoys cooking. She wants to be able to feel safer and more confident with cooking. So she sets this goal here. By the end of the month, Jill will prepare 1 meal using 2 new cooking strategies or tools from this workbook. Jill has set a great action plan. It is specific, it is personal, and it's achievable. So now it's your turn. Your workbook includes a goal setting page where you can fill in. Or you can look at my screen here and uh, see the template as well. And you can write down your answers or just think about them. So this in the fill-ins, you can think about what you will do for your goal, how much will you do it, when will you do it, and how confident are you on a scale from 0 to 10 that you'll be able to reach this goal. On the next page here are a few more examples as well. So some of these examples include using the tools in this workbook. I will attend one virtual group through the Chicago Lighthouse within 4 weeks. Using the tools in this workbook, I will use one strategy to help me cook more safely in the kitchen within 4 weeks. Another goal, by the end of this workbook, I will use one accessibility app on my phone to help me read my mail. By the end of this week, I will reorganize one cabinet in my kitchen so I can find my utensils easier. And then finally, the last example here is by the end of the month, I will call my local library and ask if they have a large print book available to check out. So think about those examples and you can use them to start thinking about one goal that matters to you. And take time you can pause this video, and once you have your goal, feel free to click play and resume the video. Okay, so that wraps up the introduction of this workbook. I hope you're feeling a little bit more informed and a little bit more hopeful about what you can learn from this workbook. Again, this workbook and this video series is here for you. Use it at your own pace. Come back to any section whenever you need it. In the next video, we'll dive into part 1, which is about low-tech supports for everyday living, with practical and simple strategies to make your home safer and your daily life a little bit easier. So feel free to jump to the next video or another video that you feel matches your needs best today. See you then.